The relationship between Iran and the United States has evolved from cooperation to deep hostility over decades. It was shaped by political intervention, revolution, and competing global interests. In the early 20th century, Iran was strategically important due to its oil resources. Its location near the Soviet Union made it a valuable ally for the United States during the Cold War. However, tensions began in 1953 when the US and Britain supported a coup. This overthrew Iran's democratically elected Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh. He had nationalized the oil industry, leading to foreign intervention. The coup restored Mohammad Reza Pahlavi to power, strengthening US influence. But it created long-term resentment among Iranians. Under the Shah, Iran modernized rapidly with American support. However, his rule became increasingly authoritarian, suppressing political opposition. Many Iranians viewed him as a puppet of the West. This growing dissatisfaction led to the rise of a revolutionary movement. It was led by Ruhollah Khomeini. In 1979, the Iranian Revolution overthrew the Shah. It established an Islamic Republic, fundamentally changing Iran's political system. This also altered its relationship with the United States. Later that year, tensions escalated dramatically during the Iran hostage crisis. 52 Americans were held for 444 days after the U.S. embassy was seized. This event led to the severing of diplomatic ties. It marked the beginning of a long period of hostility. During the 1980s, relations worsened further as the United States supported Iraq in the Iran-Iraq War. This increased Iranian distrust. Iran, in turn, expanded its influence by supporting groups opposed to U.S. interests in the Middle East. One of the most tragic incidents occurred in 1988. A U.S. naval ship mistakenly shot down Iran Air Flight 655, killing 290 civilians. This deepened anti-American sentiment in Iran. It reinforced the perception of U.S. aggression. In the following decades, the conflict continued largely through indirect means. This included economic sanctions, political pressure, and regional proxy conflicts. The United States imposed sanctions to limit Iran's economy and nuclear ambitions. Meanwhile, Iran expanded its influence in countries like Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. Tensions increased again in the early 2000s when Iran was labeled part of the axis of evil by the U.S. This further reduced chances for diplomacy. However, a major breakthrough occurred in 2015 with the signing of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. Iran agreed to limit its nuclear program in exchange for sanction relief. This raised hopes for improved relations. But the agreement collapsed in 2018 when the U.S. withdrew and reimposed sanctions. Tensions escalated again in 2020 when the United States killed Qasem Soleimani in a drone strike. This brought both nations close to war. Although large-scale conflict was avoided, hostility remains high. Today, the relationship between Iran and the United States is defined by decades of mistrust. Ideological differences and strategic rivalry continue to shape their interactions. While occasional diplomatic efforts have been made, both countries remain cautious and often confrontational. Their conflict continues to influence global politics and stability in the Middle East.